Hello everybody and welcome back to some Project Ozone 3. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, last episode, I have no idea what we did. It's just after Easter weekend. I know we've been working on what's behind us. Been completing some quests, stuff like that. I think that's what we did, was just completed some quests. I have gotten, we look here, we've got Essence running out the wazoo now. We have got almost all these cloches have something in them. They are all hooked up with power. They're all getting bone meal. We're pumping bone meal in from our ME system. And we're collecting them. And everything is stored. All those are stored in these 5 little black hole controllers, which is why we made those. These are all connected back here to our ME system. So we've got access to all of those. We are now getting tons of resources. So that is awesome. I'm happy about that. So today we are finally going to bite the bullet. What else? I've added a few more drives. I was going to, instead of doing those, I was going to start setting up digital miners and a builder and stuff like that, and start just pumping ores and stuff in here. And we went that route instead. So today, what are we going to do today? Well, we're going to finish doing the mod that I've been avoiding after blowing a hole in our base, which is VoidCraft. I have gone and done the rest of the words of power that we were doing, and I realized after we done those, we got a new channel, a new spot in our book here. It says The Voice. And it tells us that, you're going to explode when you do it. Which would have been good to know. I should have paid attention. But if we go to the void and gain some infusion, it will help us in that regard. So, today, we are going to head to the void. I have been dreading this. This void is, I've heard people talk about it. I've seen a little bit of it. Not seen all of it. It's brutal. If you go too high, it'll kill you. You stay in there too long, it'll kill you. There's some ways to help with that. We're going to work on that. But we had made these void crystal blocks, which is... with these void crystals, which we got from the end, which you can craft them with the ender biotite and the field obsidian flask. The field obsidian flask is just water bottle, down it like Y level nothing, and get it. Oh, also, off camera, while I'm thinking about it, I added 4 more neutronium collectors. We've actually got enough that we can make a couple of seeds and probably a couple of cruxes and start growing the seeds, which we need the seeds to finish those quests, but not necessarily worried about it right this minute. We're not into all that. So, quest book. We've got quite a few quests here we still need to complete. This is the main one we need to get to. Which is going to be getting the Void Star. We need that to get the next level Epilatory. Everything else is under control. We also need the Void Star for several different things, as far as some extreme crafting and stuff like that, and just crafting by itself. So, let's get to this. In order to go to the dimension, we need to make a portal like those. Now, I've heard a lot of people talking about crafting a portal and wind up getting teleported to the top of the void. So, what are we going to do? we are going to go down. We're going to go way on down. We're going to see if this will keep us from spawning at the top. That is full. Oh, I don't want to do that. No, I just lost them. Dang it. Let's get this stuff out of here. And we're going to have to make... I hope I got enough stuff to make... these. No. Let's do that. Let's do that. All we need is one more. There we go. So let's make this here portal. There we go. Alright. So, here goes nothing. Alright, so our plan worked. We are at Y level 3. So we're good. As you can see on our screen, it's starting to turn purple. Let's turn on our magnet. That is us getting void. Taking the void stuff. While we're here, we need to get... We've got bedrock. This is soft bedrock. We need to get a bunch. So there is that quest. Good, we can actually fly here. We need this to make sure. So this thing is supposed to tell us when we are going to when we have enough of the... and when we've been in here long enough. It says it won't be much, so I have no idea. Alright, we got it. So let's head home right quick and get rid of what we got. So this should clear up in just a minute. And let's take a look at our book. It should have a new spot in it. So we've got the voidic control. It says you may know that it inflicts some rather nasty effects on you. However, you may also know that some of these effects can be beneficial. Ways to control it. Enter the void. We just done that. So there is improved casting. Says you can for your next task simply venture into the void and find a void fortress. Alright. So I know there is ways that we can help take care of some of this stuff. We're going to get to that point. Let's go to here. Let's craft that. Or not craft that, but complete that. Let's empty out our inventory. What does this have a use for? Just crafting stuff. Alright. So, now, let's head back to the void and see what we can find. Alright, well, I see something over here already. These are charged... Ow! Charged specters. Have no idea what these guys are. Okay, I do know what they are. We need to craft a few of these. Where you at? Right here. Alright. We need to get him. I ain't worried about the ghoul. Let's get... I'm getting hurt. The other guy disappeared. No, Chain Spectre. There he is. That's the one we want. What do we have here? We've got a Spectre Chain and we've got a Wraith. Alright, we need to head back home right quick. I need to set this portal up. We've got to find some fruit. Alright, so we might be alright as far as not going back. I couldn't find a fortress. I went floating around until we just about run out of hearts. So basically we need these void chains, which we got. And then we also need these charred bones, which we can get from killing wraiths. So we need to set this up to active with signal. No, that's not what we want to do. Let's take this out. Let's put this in there. And let's spawn a few of these. We got Ectoplasm. That's not supposed to be pulling out. Not supposed to be pulling out at all. That's paused. Alright. So let's pause this one. What did we get? Nothing. I'm beginning to think that that is not the wraith that we need. Well, it looks like that is not what we need. We're going to have to go to find a fortress. So, I'm off to hunt again. And I don't think I got any of that on. I found one of these in cities, or well, they look like in cities, and was hoping there would be a wraith here. And there's guardians. I don't know what he gives. Well, let's kill one of them and see. What did we get? Voidic? I have no idea what that is. What do we use that for? Nothing. So I'm still looking for an actual fortress, and I've yet to find one. So, onward and going. Well, I finally got seeds. These things, if you eat them, they will allow you to get rid of some of your void damage, but I am still looking for a fortress, and I cannot find one. Oh, I finally see a fortress off in the distance. I'm just hoping we've got enough health to get in here, get what we need, and get out of here. So we are looking for a wraith. I'm hoping we can find one pretty quick. There we go. Got him. Alright, so we're back home. I probably should have marked that fortress on the map, just in case we have to go back. Alright, so let us put this guy in here. Let us spawn one of these guys. Or several of these guys. These guys hurt. Alright, so we got some charred bones. Let us get a couple of storage drawers. We're going to need 2 of these. And we're going to need a handful of these. So let's put, let's get our key. So that one's locked. That one's locked. Let's put those in here. Get them all out because we're good. Let's put those in there. Let's get those out. Let's turn this thing back on and let's let these guys spawn. And we should start to see these come in here. Beautiful. We've got them coming in. Alright, so I actually need... So our next bit of business is going to be to make these molten void chains. So to make that, we need void chain parts, which is to smelt those. Now I'm wondering, let's get rid of our key. Do these double in our here furnace? They do. Awesome. So now uses. How many of those do we need? Okay, we got that. So next up we need is the chained skull. And we should have... What are we missing? We're missing 1. So let's stop that. Let's put the other guys in here for a minute, which is this one. We should be getting... Beautiful. That'll be enough for now. Throw those in there. One more of those. And there is our chained skull. There we go. Alright, so this is used to summon the corrupted pawn. This is the guy that's going to give us our void star. Now the question is how do I summon him? Do I just place this thing down? I don't know. I've got to find out. Just says explosions. So let's get a book and see what it says. Documentation, bosses, corrupted pawn. Says spawn into the world with a chain skull followed by an explosion. These deadly entities are very quick, deal massive damage, and have very large health pool. They attack most other creatures in sight. One must be prepared. Alright, so I think we are ready to fight this guy. I'm going to hope. We are going to head to... actually, before we do that, we are going to get... I don't know why I come over here. Let's get one of our ender shards. We're going to see if we can't make a mob spawner with him. That would be awesome. And we're going to sleep. And then we're going to head to the mining dimension out somewhere and see if we can't kill this guy. Alright, so we're about 1,000 blocks out. I'm hoping we're far enough away from a village. Dang it, everywhere I go there's a village. Alright, so we're going to place this thing down. We need to get our shard ready to go. This guy kind of floats up into the air. Want to be ready to catch this guy. We put him in our thumbnail for today. Not there. There we go. Alright. So, there he is. Oh, I know what I need. We got Wither. Let's get our Witherless Rose. Alright, now we're good. Captured mob. Now let's kill him. He's not doing any damage to us at all. There we go. We've got Void Star. And we got another orange heart. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So now we can go in here. We can claim this. This is fully programmed. Let's head back home. Alright, we're back. So, we need to make another one of these factory control. No, not the factory. Yeah, the factory controllers. We need a controller core, which is a prism, which I don't think we've got. We are missing one of the dyes. What dye are we missing? We are missing green. We can handle this. Well, we could anyways, because I have got all the dyes. I don't have it set up for auto crafting yet, but I do have the dyes. Actually, we probably shouldn't do that just yet. We are going to need a factory base and a controller. Oh, the controller core is what we need. So, one of the seeds that I planted was the dye seed. So we're good to go there. So let's put that down. We need to turn our magnet off. We need to get our yaw hammer. Let's drop that. Let's drop that. Let's whack that. Alright, so we got those two. We've got this. So let's get this off of here. Let's place this down. I'm hoping we don't have to add anything to this to do it. That it'll just spawn them. And we can just get all the void stars. Not that we need a bunch of them, but awesome. We should be getting... Dang, we've already got... Okay. That should be more than... Well, that should be at least enough for what we need. Alright, so let's put all this stuff away. Put that away. We'll keep our... We don't need a Witherless Rose. We've got that. This can hang on right here. So, our next thing we need to do. We are going to buy our next epilatory. which is we need 200 blizz rods. Which should not be an issue. We're going to need a nether star, which is not an issue. We are going to need a bunch of rack, which is not an issue. So what are we missing? A bit of rack. Are we still missing it? Good Lord. By God, we won't be now. And there we go. We've got our Epletary tier 4. This has Reaper 4, looting 20, knockback 3. It's got 50 attack damage, which is beautiful. Now, our next tier, what do we need for that? Another soul crystal and a Gaia spirit. That's easy. All this stuff is easy enough for us to do. The only problem is it asks for the wrong Epletary. So we've got to update the pack before we can do that. So, but I'm thinking that is where we are going to call this. We've got next tier Epletary. We've got, go down here. We've got this stuff to still do. The quarry fragment. That is, this is a bit of a thing to do. I got to figure out how to get these spawn eggs. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about these. The plates I'm not worried about. We've got a lot. Well, we can't even do it anyway. So, and then we've got this portal to Zaya that I have no clue about. Documentation, Zaya. Tossing a void star in the world, surrounding it by soft bedrock. Okay, so I don't know if that has been fixed in this update or not. We actually have, we're back to orange hearts. We've got so many hearts. Matter of fact, while we're talking about hearts, I'm rambling and we should be getting done here. Astral. Perks. Oh, we haven't done it yet. Alright. So, but with that, we still got a little bit of VoidCraft stuff to do, but we got the important thing, which was the Void Star, which is what I wanted. So, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!